Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Fanadian here. I'd like to welcome you all to another video. And today we're going to be talking about some new news that just broke, which is the Miami Dolphins have signed tackle Jermaine Eluemunor, former Patriots player, and they have waived Timon Paris, who was a backup player they brought in from the Washington football team this year. So overall thoughts are, this isn't like a huge signing. Obviously, this isn't going to completely change the offensive line, but I'm always down for bolstering the O-line, getting more depth, and just helping build the position, because I think having a good offensive line is just super huge and really important for the team, and the O-line has been a big weakness for the team. And I feel like throughout the years, like almost as far as I can remember, offensive line depth has always been an issue for the team. So to see the team address it now and really build up the depth is huge. So if I just kind of look at Eluemunor's PFF stats for last year, he started 8 games, played in 12 for New England last year. He had 419 snaps, 1 penalty, 3 sacks allowed, and a 68 overall PFF grade. So nothing absolutely crazy, but definitely a really high-end backup. I should also mention he's only 26 and a half years old, so definitely still young and has some more years in him. One of the things I also like about this guy is he could play both tackle and guard, which is something you see with all of our veteran backups that we have, is they could all step in at multiple positions if needed to be, and can also compete at multiple positions, right? Like this guy is going to come in and he's going to compete, and if someone like Eichenberg, the new rookie, comes in and doesn't impress right at training camp, one of these dudes like Eluemunor, DJ Fluker, or Jesse Davis can win that starting job. And just having more competition in the room is just going to be huge, because it's just going to force the players to compete harder, train harder, and just get better faster. So definitely happy with them signing him. For the contract, we don't have the details yet. They haven't been announced, but I'm guessing it is going to be something similar to a lot of these veteran minimum contracts that people have been signing during this COVID year. So probably nothing too crazy, probably like another 1 year prove yourself kind of deal, which the Dolphins have been throwing out a lot recently. But overall, happy with the signing. Think this guy's going to help out the team. You know, these former New England Patriots players seem to come in and, fit well with the culture, since Brian Flores, former Patriots coach, is trying to build, I feel like, something similar down here in Miami, just his own Brian Flores custom version of it. So good signing for the Dolphins. Think this guy will be a great depth piece, and you never know, might end up starting for the team at the start of the year. And going on with the rumors, there is one giant rumor that is happening, which is Xavien Howard. What is going on with him and his contract? For those of you who do not know, Xavien Howard he hasn't stated himself, but there was an article that came out last year that he wanted a new contract, he wanted to be paid more, and then people have been going kind of crazy with the story and saying that mandatory training camp starts tomorrow when I'm recording this video on the 15th, and he might not show up and he might boycott trying to get a new contract. Fans are absolutely pissed with him online because he just was made the highest paid corner about 2 years ago, and now he wants another contract. And my personal thoughts on this are, that's just kind of what happens with these elite top players. If you're a player and you believe you're the top at your position, you want to be paid like you're the best, right? You see Julio Jones, wide receiver, constantly negotiating new deals. You see Stephon Gilmore for the Patriots sitting out from practice, wants a new deal or to be traded. So I'm not really too surprised that X wants to get paid more. But the thing with this is, from what I've heard, he doesn't even necessarily want to become the highest paid. He just wants to get paid like what Byron Jones is getting paid, who got signed by the Dolphins last year, who is making $2 million more than him. And personally, I think to keep a player of Xavien's level on the team, who's one of the leaders of the team, a Dolphins player that they drafted and developed, giving him another $2 to $3 million is completely worth it to me. Like, sorry Jakeem if you're watching this, but I would totally cut Jakeem Grant if it meant keeping X. I know some fans are saying trade him, get him out of here, he wants more money. I do not want them to trade X. I like him too much. I think he is too key to this defense. Our whole defense is built around playmakers. You can make an argument that when it comes to defensive players in the NFL, he's the best playmaker. One of the reasons why our defense works and we're able to run so many cover zero blitzes is because of how good our corners are. And if you lose X, it's going to hurt the defense in so many different ways. And I think it will be a huge loss for the team. The only way I will be okay with this deal is if they do trade him to someone like the Cowboys, and it's like a Laramie Tunsil super deal where we're getting 2 firsts, 2 seconds, you know, another corner, and like Tony Pollard or something to come in and play running back, right? Like, it has to be a big blockbuster, sorry, and it has to, you know, they have to have faith and know how to step in. So, do I think he'll get traded? I'm really hoping that they work something out. Rumors are the team doesn't want to pay him more. Hopefully they can talk with him. I've talked about in my salary cap video, you know, maybe you know, they could do some deal where they rework his contract this year, the team gets some more cap space, and then they give him a lot more guaranteed money down the road. I think maybe something like that could work. And you know what? Hopefully all these rumors are just false and he shows up tomorrow and he's just like, that's a bunch of baloney, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's just me as an optimistic fan, what I want. But if the rumors are true, hopefully they can work something out. And if they do end up having to trade him, you know, hopefully they get like a ton of picks and the team is just set up forever. And I should talk a little bit about extensions just because Jerome Baker got one yesterday. I made a video about that. Watch it if you want to see it. So there's been a lot of talk about who's going to get an extension next. People have been asking the beat reporters online. Everyone's saying Mike Gesicki should get one next. I would love that because I think the longer the wait, the more they'll have to pay him, because I'm predicting that he's going to be a breakout player. If you watch my MVP video, you know that. Also, there's Emmanuel Ogbah, who might get another deal, and Durham Smythe. I could see Durham also getting one just because it wouldn't cost a ton, but I think for Emmanuel Ogbah, they're probably going to wait to see what he does when the season starts. And there really isn't too much else to go off of for the extensions, because these things can literally come out of nowhere anytime, just like the Jerome Baker one did. And yeah, that's pretty much this video. You know, what did you guys think? Like it if you liked it. Tell me what I could improve on. Subscribe to the channel if you want more Dolphins content. This was just kind of like a quick one going over what's going on. If you want some more in-depth breakdowns on stuff, let me know. And until then, thanks for watching, everybody. And hopefully I see you in the next video. Peace.